Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, in the series, I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything to do with an upcoming collaborative release. The release that I'm going to be covering today is between Palace Skateboards and Stella Artois, as they are collaborating for week 9 of Palace's Summer 2024 collection. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. For the 9th weekly drop of Palace's Summer 2024 collection, we are getting a collaboration with Stella Artois, the beer brand. This is not the first time they've collaborated. I think this is like the third or the fourth time they have collaborated together. So yeah, I think we've covered them all, or most of them. But they are collaborating for the 9th week. And instead of just doing a, collaborative collection where they just mess around with each other's logos and put it on some pieces, it's actually themed. Yeah, so this collaboration for week 9 is a tennis themed collaboration. So I don't associate Palace with tennis. I don't associate Stella Artois with tennis. I mainly associate Stella Artois with the pub. But sure, okay, cool. They're working together to do a tennis themed capsule. That's what we're getting. That's what we're going to be covering. Let's look into it today, guys. So we'll cover the release details, all the individual pieces, and my thoughts on the collaboration as a whole. We'll use a Hypebeast article to cover everything in this collaboration. We'll head on over to that article now, and we'll start covering the release details for this week 9 collab. So here we are at the Hypebeast article that we're going to be using today, guys. I'll link it down in that description section below if you want to check it out for yourselves. So we've got a lot of details here. Not going to read them. Going to focus on that last paragraph here. So we'll have a look that this release is happening in store and online June 28th, which is Tuesday the 25th, Wednesday the 26th, Thursday the 27th, Friday the 28th. Yep, that checks out. 11 a.m. EDT time via Palace's US online store. It would be 11 a.m. GMT time for the UK. Those are the two regions that are dropping on the Friday, but as this also mentions, the collection will release in Asia a day later, June 29th, 11 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. They'll be releasing in Japan and China. China gets it via the WeChat store, and Japan gets it in its in-store and online locations. If you guys have any further questions on when and where it's dropping for your region, or how can you pick it up, put the questions in the comments section below, and I'm happy to help you out. But now that we have covered the release details for this week 9 collab, let's check out these 55 images and see what we're getting for this tennis themed collection. The first t-shirt that we get up front is a black t-shirt, gold writing on the logos, which makes sense with the Stella Artois logos using a lot of gold detailing on them. I'm not surprised that they splash a bit more gold on this one. This is the front graphic. This is the back graphic. I think it's a fine beer tee, and if that's kind of the standard I have to set for this collaboration when you're collaborating with a beer brand. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to compare this t-shirt to the realms of graphic t-shirts because it's going to lose, and also it's not appropriate. I can realistically only compare it to other beer t-shirts that I have seen, and in the realm of beer t-shirts, I mean, it's okay. It's not fantastic, but it's alright. We've got a hoodie. Love the green. Love the detailing on the front. Big logo on the back there. I think it's fine. Again, it's just beer merch in my view at the moment. I mean, again, we haven't seen the tennis themed pieces, but the pieces I'm looking at right now, it does feel like beer merch, but We'll see. We'll see. Black, of course. That's nice as well. White t-shirt. I like the color of the white they've used. Works really well with the logos here. White hoodie as well. Again, same. It feels quite nice with the logos on it. We've got a... Is this a rug or is this like a... No, it can't. It's got to be a rug. It can't be a beer mat for like a bar, because like you're just gonna spill something and it's just gonna soak it up and look horrendous after one spill. It's got to be a rug or something like that, like a welcome mat to the pub or something like that. It can't be just a beer mat for the bar top. Okay, this is cool. I like how they've done this. So we've got a jersey inspired polo. It's like a polo meets a jersey and then put them together. It does feel appropriate for tennis. I like the use of mesh materials for the underarm and armpit area, but I also like that they've split the colors up and that they've applied it across the whole piece as well. They've done all these different like trimmings of different colors and stuff, but all the colors are in line with the Stella Artois logo. I'm seeing this as more tennis-like than the previous pieces like the hoodies and t-shirts, but I feel like they threw those hoodies and t-shirts in just so people who don't want tennis-themed pieces have something to buy, you know? There's the back of it. Quite like that it wasn't a huge logo on the back of it. I feel like they probably should have utilized this logo a little bit more. There's a black version as well. Don't think the black one hits as much as the white one. I think the white one is better. Green t-shirt. Yep. Okay. We got a track jacket, and you know what? I'm not even mad at this. Oh, actually, let me see the back of it, because it's going to be a huge logo on the back, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. You lose a couple points for that. I was actually really keen to just have like this really cool track jacket with like these gold and gray color pieces on it and things like that. You did lose some points on like putting a huge logo on the back of it. You know what? It's still fine. I'm not completely against it. I like the color detailing along it. It's nice. The logos are a bit much, but it's still okay. I'm hoping it has some track pants that match as well. We'll have to see. We've got a we've got a duffel bag, you know, to carry your tennis rackets in and your tennis gear, but maybe a couple other things as well. I'm assuming there's probably 3 on the other side as well, so you can carry a 6-pack. I'm assuming, but it's got to be the case, right? There's the other side. We were right. We were right. Oh, damn, they're doing a lot of shots of this duffel bag. They're really showing off the fact that it's got, you know, it's crazy that they've branded each of these pockets to be like, you know, this is a Palace Stella Artois. And you can put your beers in here. Or maybe it's not. Is there only 3? Is it just the same shot of the 3? I don't know. I hope there's 6, because I would want it to have 6. But there is a logo on the other side, so maybe it only has 3. I guess you got to get 2 duffel bags to carry a 6-pack if that's the case. But there's the logo there. Cool. Yeah, there's only 3. What's a 3-pack? Come on. If you're going to have these on the side, you got to have 6 of them. There's a white version. I don't think the white track jacket hits as much as the black track jacket, but I still think it's quite nice. So you still get some points for that. Here is, I assume it comes with a tennis racket as well. It's not just the case for a tennis racket, but it's well done. It's well done. Yep, logo on the other side. Ah, there's the racket. Crazy that you get a racket. How many tennis rackets do you know are sponsored by a beer brand? I can't name any, but I don't follow the tennis world, so maybe you can name more than I can, but that's just wild to me. That's just crazy. There it is there. Wow. That's really something. Ah, they did shorts. I was so keen for like track pants. They've done track shorts to match the track jacket that we saw. They look quite nice. I do like how they've done the panels and things like that. It'll look really nice with like the full suit combo. Yeah. Socks. Wow. We got socks. Matching for the jacket as well in the same colors. If you want them in black or white, this collaboration's got you covered. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so we've got a bomber jacket with a very interesting neck closure, because normally you don't see that for a bomber jacket like this. Palace Artois, Palace Artois, logos on the front. I thought there was going to be a huge logo on the back, but there we go. Yeah, wow. Was not expecting this, especially with like this like traditionally Harrington jacket like closure for the neck, or I guess military jacket closure for the neck. You don't see that being used too often, but here we are. Okay. Comes in the green. I really hope this is like a suede exterior, because looking at the green, it looks like it's got some texture to it. So I really hope that it's got this like really nice suede exterior, but it's probably going to be like a polyester or maybe a cotton. But if it was suede, the price would go up crazy. But what an awesome piece it would be to use materials like that. I'm very surprised they did a green color of it though. It does look really nice with the logos. Of course, some tennis balls. Yep. Oh, caps. Yeah, headwear. Yeah, what, are we going to get a visor? Come on, that is the most tennis thing you could possibly have. If there's not a visor, I'm going to be disappointed. Cool caps. Yep. Cool. Okay, it's showing the back. We're running out of images, though. I don't think we're going to get a visor. Man, okay. They did caps. I know caps are very tennis as well, like you see everyone wearing them, but if I was doing a tennis collection, I would want to do a visor. I feel like it's just obligatory, like you just gotta do it. Yeah, like, come on. But mandatory that you do have a glass for a beer collaboration. I can totally understand that. I don't know how big this is, because surely this is not a pint, because that would be a massive glass if it's done like this and it's pint size. This is surely like it depends on where in Australia or where in the world that you have it, but a 10 ounce, a pot, a schooner. There's so many different names for just like the slightly smaller size to a pint, but I imagine it's that size and not pint size, because that would be like a massive glass. It would be cool though. It would be cool if it was pint size though. But yeah, there we go. Wow. That's it. That's the collaboration as a whole. How do I feel? I feel like 1/3 of this collaboration is tennis themed, and then they pulled out like all the generic stuff just so there was stuff that people could buy that don't want to buy like tennis pieces. And I feel like if you're gonna call it a tennis collaboration, you gotta go in. You gotta go hard. 100%. If you're gonna make a tennis collaboration, you just gotta go. And it's fine. I just don't want to come into the collection looking at like t-shirts and hoodies when I'm coming into the collection thinking like, where are the skirts? Where are the polos? Where are the visors? Where are the caps? Where are the shorts? Where are the yeah, that's kind of like what I envision tennis to be. Where are the sweatbands? Where are the Palace Stella Artois sweatbands? You know what I mean? Of course they did the tennis racket, the tennis balls, everything like that, but come on. We could have gone more to the tennis side than the streetwear side here. And maybe that's what they're trying to balance here, because they're like, well, Palace is a skating brand that streetwear enthusiasts really love. But like, again, I feel like if we're going for like a sporting collection, you just got to go for it. You just got to ditch your roots, put some like Palace flavor with maybe the graphics or something in there, and then just go crazy with the tennis collab. But that's just how I feel. Maybe you feel very different. Maybe you totally agree with me. I'd love to hear your takes on this collaboration down in that comment section below. And that is everything to cover about this week 9 collaboration between Palace and Stella Artois. It's releasing this Friday or Saturday, depending on your region that you're buying it from. We covered all the individual pieces. We covered all my thoughts on it. Now I want to hear from you guys. Is this collaboration a hit for you? Are you going to remember this as the big collab of the summer 24 season? For me, probably not. But, you know, maybe you're a big fan of Stella Artois. Maybe you go to the pub and you're like, yeah, I need a pint of Stella. I probably wouldn't. There's like a lot of other options that I'd probably go over Stella. But if I'm having a meal, maybe I'd go, you know, 1 pint of it. I wouldn't say no to 1 pint of it, but that's not going to persuade me enough to buy the Palace pieces here. Just because I'm willing to drink it doesn't mean I'll be willing to buy the clothing for it. Two very separate things. I'm definitely not buying my favorite beer t-shirts and stuff like that. Like, I'm okay. But yeah, let me know if you're going to be picking anything up. Maybe you really like the track jacket or the bomber jacket, and that's totally understandable. I think they were like the best pieces that we saw in the collection. If you are, let me know what you're going to be picking up from this week 9 collaboration down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace collaborations, upcoming Palace weekly releases, etc., you know what I'm going to ask you for. I always ask you for it. I'm going to ask you for the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,860 subscribers before the end of June. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I really have to add about this collaboration, guys. I do wish you the best if you are looking to pick up something from the collab. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Palace video, until the next Stella Artois video, guys, I'll catch you later.